Hello, sci-fi fans. Welcome back to my channel. If you're tired of surface-level sci-fi and want shows that actually challenge ideas about power, identity, technology, and humanity itself, this list is for you. So get ready to explore 10 must-watch shows that shatter expectations, with narratives so intricate and twists so fierce they'll leave you questioning reality. Stick with me until the end, because I will give you some more honorable series for you. Well, let's count them down. Let's count. Number 10, The Power, 2023.
What did you do?
The world as we know it.
Don't push me. What? Don't push me!
The Power takes a familiar world and flips it upside down with one shocking change. Suddenly, women across the globe develop the ability to generate electricity from their bodies. This single biological shift rewrites centuries of social, political, and cultural power structures almost overnight. The series doesn't focus on just one protagonist. Instead, it follows multiple interconnected characters.
What's different about her? She has done amazing things.
From politicians and activists to teenagers discovering their abilities for the first time. Some see the power as liberation, others as a curse, and many fear how quickly control can turn into abuse. What really hooked me is how uncomfortable the show is willing to be. The Power doesn't pretend the world becomes better. It shows how fear, violence, and corruption simply change hands. It's bold, messy, and thought-provoking in the best way. Number 9, Electric Dreams, 2017.
If we do this, there is no going back.
You haven't noticed anything unusual since his return? It's just different.
Electric Dreams is a sci-fi anthology inspired by the works of Philip K. Dick, and if you love idea-driven science fiction, this one delivers. Each episode tells a completely standalone story set in a different future, exploring how technology reshapes human behavior. Some episodes focus on artificial intelligence, others on memory, love, surveillance, or alternate realities. What ties them together is a consistent question. What does it actually mean to be human in a world dominated by machines and data? Personally, I love anthology series when they take risks, and Electric Dreams does exactly that. Not every episode hits the same, but when it works, it really stays with you. The kind of sci-fi that lingers long after the screen goes dark. Number 8. Secret Level, 2024.
Every moment leads to the next. Every cause and every...
Secret Level is a unique animated anthology that brings iconic video game worlds to life in short, self-contained episodes. Each story is inspired by a different gaming universe, ranging from fantasy and sci-fi to psychological horror. What makes this series stand out is how seriously it treats its source material. These aren't shallow references.
How hard would you fight?
Each episode builds a full narrative inside familiar worlds like Dungeons & Dragons, Warhammer 40,000, Mega Man, and even Pac-Man in surprisingly dark ways. Even if you're not a hardcore gamer, the storytelling and animation alone make this worth watching. For me, it feels like a love letter to gaming culture while still standing strong as sci-fi storytelling on its own. Number 7, The Peripheral, 2022. Based on William Gibson's novel, The Peripheral explores a near-future world where advanced technology quietly reshapes society. Flynn Fisher, a skilled gamer living in a small town, stumbles into a connection with a far darker future through an experimental VR system. As Flynn moves between timelines, she uncovers conspiracies involving corporate power, political manipulation, and the terrifying consequences of technological control. The future world isn't flashy. It's cold, calculated, and brutally realistic. What I really appreciate about The Peripheral is its patience. It trusts the audience to keep up, slowly layering its mysteries instead of over-explaining everything. It's smart sci-fi that rewards attention. Number 6, Upload, 2020.
You're dead, man. What's that?
Upload imagines a future where death isn't the end. It's a subscription service. Humans can upload their consciousness into digital afterlives, complete with luxury upgrades and corporate control. Nathan Brown wakes up in Lakeview, a virtual heaven, after dying in a self-driving car crash.
Lakeview, uplifting views, timeless Americana.
Yes. It's 10 a.m. breakfast.
While everything looks perfect, his afterlife is controlled by his living girlfriend's bank account, turning eternity into something strangely restrictive. What makes Upload special is its tone. It balances comedy, romance, and dark sci-fi ideas about capitalism, privacy, and mortality. It's funny on the surface, but surprisingly emotional underneath. Number 5. The Man in the High Castle, 2015 to 2019.
And to the Republic, for which it stands.
This series presents a chilling alternate history where Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan won World War II and divided the United States. Set in the 1960s, the world feels familiar and deeply wrong. Juliana Crane becomes involved with a resistance movement after discovering mysterious films that show a reality where the Allies won. These films suggest alternate timelines, raising questions about fate, choice, and whether reality itself can be changed.
Evil triumphs only when good men.
For me, The Man in the High Castle succeeds because it humanizes every side. Even villains are given moral complexity, making the world feel unsettlingly real. It's heavy, intense, and unforgettable. Number 4. Gen V, 2023.
Hero. It's not about glory. It's about sacrifice.
Set in the boys' universe, Gen V shifts the focus to young superheroes attending Godolphin University, where students compete for fame, rankings, and a chance to join the Seven. At the center is Marie Moreau, a freshman with blood-manipulating powers and a traumatic past. As she forms friendships with other gifted students, they begin uncovering dark secrets about the university and the true cost of being a hero. And what surprised me most is how emotional this show gets.
Welcome to Godolphin University.
Beneath the violence and satire, Gen V is about identity, exploitation, and the pressure to perform, especially in a world that treats people as products. Number 3. Person of Interest, 2011-2016.
I designed the machine to detect acts of terror, but it sees everything. Violent crimes involved. The government has a secret system. Machine inspired.
Person of Interest starts as a Crime of the Week series, but slowly evolves into one of the smartest AI stories ever told on television. Harold Finch creates an artificial intelligence capable of predicting violent crimes before they happen. The machine only provides social security numbers, leaving Finch and former CIA operative John Reese to figure out who needs saving and who needs stopping. As the story progresses, rival AIs emerge and the moral stakes skyrocket.
The government considered irrelevant. They wouldn't act, so I decided I would. But I needed a partner.
Long before AI became a real-world fear, Person of Interest was asking hard questions about surveillance, free will, and control. It's surprisingly relevant today. Number 2. The Expanse, 2015 to 2022.
They're on the necks of the Belters out here for over 100 years.
We are fighting for something precious here.
Set in a future where humanity has colonized the solar system, The Expanse explores political tension between Earth, Mars, and the Belt. Everything changes when the disappearance of Julie Mao uncovers a vast conspiracy. At the heart of the story is the proto-molecule, an alien substance capable of reshaping life itself.
Be quiet. Some kind of game being played here. If you really...
Its discovery threatens to destabilize an already fragile balance of power. For me, The Expanse is peak science fiction. Deep characters, realistic physics, moral ambiguity, and world-building that feels genuinely lived in. It's one of the greatest sci-fi shows ever made. Honorable mentions The Rig, 2023. A mysterious fog traps workers on a Scottish oil rig, unleashing an ancient parasite from the ocean floor. Claustrophobic, eerie, and tense. Night Sky, 2022. An elderly couple discovers a portal to another planet beneath their backyard. Quiet, emotional sci-fi about love, aging, and cosmic wonder. Citadel, Diana, 2024. A spy thriller set in Milan, following a double agent trapped inside the enemy organization she's trying to destroy. Number 1, Fallout, 2024.
You need to go home. You come from a world of rules, of law.
Why did you join the Brotherhood?
To hurt the people who hurt me?
Set centuries after a devastating nuclear war, Fallout drops us into a retro-futuristic wasteland where survival is brutal and nothing is morally clean. The story follows Lucy, a sheltered but optimistic resident of Vault 33, who's forced to leave the safety of her underground world when disaster strikes. Once on the surface, she discovers a nightmare landscape ruled by mutated creatures, ruthless factions, and people who've adapted far too well to violence.
People are going to come after you.
What makes Fallout stand out isn't just the chaos, it's the tone. The show blends shocking brutality with dark, almost absurd humor, constantly reminding you how twisted this world has become. Beneath the gore and action, it's really about identity, lost ideals, and what civilization even means after everything collapses. If you're into sci-fi series that go beyond spectacle and actually explore big ideas, these shows deserve a spot on your watch list. If you enjoyed this sci-fi TV series recommendation, make sure to check out our previous episodes, share them with your friends, and subscribe for more deep dive countdowns and recommendations.